Hey Capricorn, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Alright guys, so I have a quick end of the month spread I'm going to do for you. Today's the 25th, so it'll be for about the last 6-7 days of this month. So from the 25th to the end of June. So I'm going to do a general spread, then a general love spread, and then I'll focus on singles, and then I'll do couples. So if you guys want a timestamp, I'll love you forever. Okay, let's do this. Alright, give me 5 cards. What is going on for Capricorns from now until the end of the month? 5 cards. Okay, 3 more cards. What's going on? Alright. Okay, guys, so your energy is the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Good. If you've been in your head about something, you've been stressing someone, something, any sort of situation, you're coming out of that that self-limiting place, okay? So you're coming to a place that I feel like you're accepting the things that you have been worrying over. Yeah, you guys are definitely accepting things. First card you have here is the Death card. There's something that's coming to a change. You're not worried about it anymore. It's coming to a change. And even under that in the deck, we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, you guys are over it. Whatever wasn't serving you, you guys are just done with it. We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse as the next card. So this is saying, okay, we're done with the past. It's just letting go of things that no longer serve you from the past, walking away from it. With the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse as your next card, you guys could be very guarded about this, or even though you walked away from it, it's like internally you might still be holding on to it. But I do see you guys walking away and coming to a place where things are a little bit lighter. And with moving away from this, you guys are able to start, building a foundation, whether it's within yourself or just with those around you that were being affected by whatever it was that you had to let go. But this is you guys rebuilding here. And then the last card we have is the 2 of Pentacles. So I think it's more of a way of trying to pick the best path for you. Or if there's someone that you had to let go, you might still be in your head like, do I want to stay? Do I want to go? But I definitely do see this as a time of release for you guys, okay? So let's see, what is going on for Capricorn in love? Ooh. Let's see if I can hold on to my cards today. Alright, here we go. Alright, what is going on with Capricorn in love? Okay, 5 cards. What's going on for love for all Capricorns from now until the end of June? This is right in tune with your general reading. Let's see how this plays out. 2 more cards. Alright. Okay. Your energy now is the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys are giving too much, doing too much, or not doing enough. But there is an imbalance in whichever situation you're in on the left front. I see you guys moving away. You're moving away from something that just did not serve you, okay? Because there's secrets there. There's things that you didn't know, things that came out. Maybe the person you were dealing with was a fire sign and this person was very unreliable. If it wasn't a fire sign, this was just somebody that could have came off very, very charming, but it's just they were a hoe, okay? They had other people, they had one-night stands, and you felt betrayed by this. You felt betrayed by the fact that this person was unreliable. They weren't giving you what you wanted, and they were making promises with love that weren't going to come to pass. Okay, they were just immature about it in a sense. So that's pretty clear. Let's see what's going on with singles. Okay. What is going on with single Capricorns from now till the end of the month? What's in the cards for my single Capricorns? Okay. 5 cards. the last two. Okay. Alright, so your energy is the Emperor. So, it could be an Aries that you guys are focused on or possibly talking to, trying to get to know. If not, then you guys are taking on this energy. And, you know, the Emperor, he's somebody that he's been through a lot of bullshit. And, you know, he's taken all the wisdom that he's acquired. And now it's like he's this noble man or woman who, you know, they're very wise, they're experienced. And it's just like the people around them, they kind of just sit down and step back and just listen to what they have to say because they've acquired so much knowledge. So it's somebody who's really, really standing in their power. Okay. Okay. So your first card is the Three of Wands. So this could be you guys just turning your back on someone. Looking to expand. Looking for a different route because what you were doing before just wasn't working for you. Or maybe you're waiting for someone to come to you. Okay? So you're either turning your back on someone or waiting for someone to come to you. But this is something that you feel like it's a loss. You feel like you're losing abundance when you're, you know, in relation to whoever you're worried about right now. Okay? And if you guys aren't talking to anyone at all, if there's no one in your life, then this is you just waiting for that to come in. And just feeling, you know, feeling a loss, feeling lonely, feeling like things aren't good when you're by yourself. But just make sure you're always coming to your own power, okay? You don't need anyone else to be happy. That's something that comes from you, and nobody can give you that. The next card you have is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this could be you guys being emotional about things, or you could have a water sign that comes in that's emotional, emotionally unstable, you know, high highs, low lows, and just kind of all over the place. But there could be a new start that you're thinking about taking, you know, and you might just go ahead and do it. So there could be something new that happens for you guys just before the month is up. So that's cool. Let me know how that resonates. Alright, so let's see what is going on for Capricorn couples. What is happening with Capricorn couples? Capricorn couples, what's going on? Okay. 5 cards. What is going on with my lovely Capricorns? Okay. A lot fell. I don't think anything ever falls without a reason. So I will entertain it. And I will give you guys this story. Alright. We have like 8 cards here. That's fine. Alright, so your energy is the 8 of Pentacles. So you guys are really, really working towards something right now. So you could be working on just making sure the relationship is good, okay? Alright, so your first card is the 5 of Swords in the reverse. So this is you guys just not wanting to fight, not wanting to struggle, not wanting to partake in any sort of drama, bullshit, like you're just not going to do it. With the 4 of Cups, your partner may be offering you something, or you might be offering them something. This doesn't have to be within one another, but it could just be like a venture that you're trying to take, and there's one person who's just not on board yet. Okay? So it's like you or your partner could just be looking at it and saying, you know, I'm not sure just yet. Let's do a little bit more research and see if this is something we want to go ahead with. But you're trying to be balanced in the situation, and you're taking a practical approach. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who's very slow, very methodical, and they just don't want to, you know, get into any sort of issues. So they're going to take, you know, time to plan out what it is they're going to do. The next card is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be you guys, okay? So this could be you guys feeling unbalanced, feeling either negligent over whatever it is maybe your partner's offering you. You're just like not paying mind to it. Or you guys could just be coming off like overbearing. But with the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who has to like grow up in a sense and take a different approach to things. But I don't see it being anything heavy because you guys have the Lover's card here. So that's always a good thing when it comes to a relationship reading. So there's still passion, there's still love there. But there's something, you know, after that that just doesn't come in for you the way you thought it would. Okay, we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse, which is the ship's not coming in, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it doesn't always necessarily have to be something bad. It could just mean that things are taking a turn in a way that you did not expect it. The wheel is, you know, turning in a different way from the way you thought it was going to go. So, you know, sometimes it could be bad fortune or misfortune or just like bad luck. But it could just be things happening unexpectedly too. So it could work in a good way. You know, something good could happen. Maybe if there's something that doesn't come in for you that you thought you wanted, something else is going to happen. You're like, okay, you know, this still works. But yeah, I don't see anything heavy. So that's a good thing. Yep. Alright guys, so if you do want your own personal reading, you can get in touch with me. I'll leave all my information in the description. And I'll be back in about a week for your July readings. So stay tuned for that. Take care.